Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update for this Monday, the 30th of August, 2021. So as we're looking at what the markets are doing right now, and it's about 8:30 in the morning, we've got the stock indices up, so they're getting follow through, and the Russell is impressive in the sense that it's the first signal that it's had recently where it got over its 18-day average and getting some follow through in the marketplace. In the energy markets, sort of flat here. Your Brent is going to go off the board tomorrow. So Brent expires tomorrow. You want to move to the November contract. I'll get rid of that later today. Now in the gasoline, because so many of the refineries in the Gulf had to close down for Hurricane Ida, you're going to see prices there, the combination of the last drives of the summer Labor Day holiday. Now there's a big weekend for Americans. The fact that the refineries closed and offshore oil platforms closed. Now, we haven't seen the full impact yet of Ida as everybody's just waking up in the Gulf area and assessing what they've got. But that storm's going to travel all the way up through the coast, stay inland in America. It ends up in the northeast, and it's going to create problems all the way through there. Would the market be able to stay up and get the corn up and the beans? We haven't seen enough damage yet to say that one way or the other. In the wheat market, the market has had a good bid this morning. You know, it all depends on Russia at this time of the year. What are they going to do with their crops? That's what sets the tone. You're down nearly $1,000 a contract. You were that in Bitcoin already. The dollar, fairly stable down here. It tried to probe the downside, didn't stay there. But you did get hit pretty good in the Swiss franc all of a sudden. And the other currencies aren't really doing that. So an interesting day there. Copper got back over the 441 level. And in copper, you want to pay attention to a few other things that are going on. That is the copper miners at 3 of the mines in Chile look as though they're going to reject the latest offer by the mine owners. You know, maybe a strike's there. National Association of Realtors, they come out at 9 today. The Dallas Fed numbers for the manufacturing outlook, that comes out today at 9:30. Eurozone economic sentiment, as you can see, it slipped, fell to 117.5 from 119. The estimates for 118. You can also see where they're at in their consumer confidence. And German CPIs came out, but nothing shaking there. So when I look at it all, that's pretty much what is going on for the day. It's more or less a day that we have to make sure and see how the markets digest it over the weekend. The speech by the Fed chair. At the end of the week, we get a big number. That's going to be the jobs data. And tomorrow morning, actually late for us today, we will see the Chinese manufacturing numbers. So they'll come out of the factory gate, and we'll have an idea there. They are expecting that they slow down a little bit. We'll see what goes on. I'm Ira Epstein. I'll talk to you at the end of the day. Have a great trading day. Welcome. I'm Ira Epstein, and I'm here to talk about my enhanced Bollinger Band course. Now, many of you have taken my regular charting course, and if not, you might think you know something about Bollinger Bands. As you know, Bollinger Bands are an algorithm designed to keep the market trading within it 95% of the time, and on a chart it will offer on the top part resistance, on the bottom support, and the idea is the market will travel within them. We know that sometimes it latches onto that band, goes up or goes down. Well, how do you play with that? Can you pyramid the positions off that type of thinking? Well, I've applied all 3 of these into 13 different videos that teach you my concept of it. And from that concept, you're able to work with weekly charts and or daily charts. The 13 videos, each about 7 minutes long. The idea here is not to put you in school forever, but to teach. Now, if you haven't tried my complete futures research, I throw that in as well. Whether you've tried this or not, I think it's worth taking a look at. I think you're going to learn something from there. That research, by the way, covers twice daily market updates for you and access to what I call window envelope numbers, which I think are very important when looking at these Bollinger Bands. The next part is a trial to our charting software so you can make your charts look the same way that mine do. It's that simple. Where do you go with it and how do you get all this? It's simple. You go to our website, www.iraepstein.com. If you go to the word education, everything you need is answered there. You can also call my staff. They'll be happy to help you get set up. I'm Ira Epstein, on the road to your education.